Good evening. Thank you for being here. Kimberly Proctor's killers planned her death well in advance, but as it turns out, one of them didn't have to look far to get ideas. The family history of one of the teens is perhaps as shocking as the murder itself. The younger of the two was just a child when his father pleaded guilty to murder. Astrid Braunschmidt joins us now live with more on the story. Astrid.
Hudson, the way that the father killed his teenage victim is eerily similar to the way that the teen boys tortured and killed Kimberly. One of Kimberly Proctor's killers, the 16-year-old, was just a child when his father pleaded guilty to killing a teenage girl. The circumstances of the crime were similar. Like Kimberly, the girl had been lured, beaten, bound, sexually assaulted, choked, and killed. One analyst says Kimberly's killers, who attended this alternative high school with her, likely showed warning signs, but she wonders if anyone noticed.
I think that you can treat early aggression, and we don't do a good job of that. We don't do a good job of identifying them, and when we do identify them, we tend to punish these kids and marginalize them rather than trying to figure out how to help them.
In the agreed statement of facts, the killers didn't offer any motive, but the younger of the two, the 16-year-old, told a friend that he picked Kimberly because she was an easy target.
Girls are living in a context where society devalues them. So I think the first reason, and one of the big reasons that Kimberly would have been at risk is because she was a teenage girl, because she was a young woman.
Justice for Girls is an organization that promotes the rights of teenage girls in poverty and monitors court cases involving violence against teenage girls.
We're all shocked and deeply saddened by this crime.
The Proctor family is grieving, but they are glad the horrific details of Kimberly's death are now in the open. The family is glad to know the truth, says a spokesperson. The public has a right to know what kind of monsters these guys are. Kimberly's killers, just 16 and 17 years old at the time of the crime in March, were avid video game players and admitted chilling details of the crime to a friend through online chats over the World of Warcraft site. Earlier this week, the teens showed no remorse when they pleaded guilty to first-degree murder in court. Both admitted they did not feel bad about the crime. The younger of the two said he had dreamed of killing someone all his life. Now, Hudson, the similarities of the cases are certainly haunting, just as haunting as the crimes themselves. Kimberly's killers are scheduled to be sentenced at the end of March, and the Crown is seeking adult sentences.
All right. Astrid, thank you.
You're welcome.
Astrid Braunschmidt reporting.